You know it, we're back. More midweek music Maelstrom in case you were sick of us. Too damn bad. We are back this time with a jazz musician and teacher. That's a new combo we haven't had. So I'm really excited to introduce Veronica. And this is where you're going to be going to find out all the new music, all the new shows you can find. This is what we're here for. And we are so excited to have you. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Veronica is my Facebook name, so I use that as my artist name.
Okay.
And then most of the musicians I work with know me by my real name, which is Holly. So you can call me Holly during the interview.
Right.
It's fine. I have been playing jazz for a long time now. I can't remember how many years. I've been playing bass since I was 14, so that's 17 years of playing bass.
Guitar or upright?
Upright bass. I also play bass guitar, but upright bass is my main thing. I have my master's degree in bass performance, so that's my big one. I started playing piano when I was 6, so I've always been like involved in music in some form or another.
So this was just like a passionate hobby that turned into your career.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because I had another hobby when I was younger. I was in like the horse world for a while.
Okay.
Because those two are clearly related.
Clearly.
Yes, obviously. Play violin while riding a horse. It's just something you do.
Someone out there's doing it.
There actually, I know a bassoonist that jumped over their bassoon on their horse. So
Bassoon's not a small instrument.
no, it is. I mean, but for a horse, it's only like maybe this wide. So a horse jumped over it. But I guess
I
it's
thought
not.
you were saying that the musician jumped over their bassoon while on a horse.
Yes. So their bassoon was the jump, and the horse jumped.
Oh, I thought you meant they were on the horse and the rider physically jumped over the instrument.
No, that would be impressive.
That's why I was like, bassoon's not a small instrument. That made sense though.
Yes.
Okay. That's
So,
just where my mind went.
So I guess more people have come together with horses and instruments, I guess. But yeah, when I was going to school, I was playing bass and like teaching myself. And all teenagers learn guitar because it's part of our emotional state at that moment. We all have to learn guitar. I think I was 16 when I started learning guitar on my own. And I was getting ready to go to college and I couldn't decide what major. So I decided to double major in equine studies. Yeah, I couldn't decide. So I was just going to do both. And then I ended up just all of my classes were music classes because if anybody's a music major will know you have no room for anything else. So I ended up just keeping it like that. It was more fun, I guess.
So what were some of your biggest musical influences as a kid that opened you into wanting to be a musician?
I was a big pop punk fan and like rock music and that kind of thing. I remember listening to my parents listened to like hair metal. That's their thing. So like lots of Guns N' Roses and Def Leppard and the Scorpions and I'm sorry, just Scorpion and stuff like that. And Metallica was in there. So that's kind of this music I started listening to that had lots of guitar, which I really wanted to learn how to play. And then as I got to, listen to the own music that I wanted to listen to rather than just my parents' music, I was really into Green Day for a really long time. And then it got more and more like hard rock, like Slipknot as I got into high school. But that's probably, Green Day was one of my biggest influences, which is funny because they're not close to jazz at all.
That's what I was going to ask next. Your daughter wants to be in on the interview. That's what it is. It's fine.
What are you doing? There will be a small head.
That's okay. So what started the transition from going into like the punk and the rock into jazz? That's quite a leap. Those aren't exactly parallel.
They're not. Well, I actually was also a big Frank Sinatra fan when I was in high school. So,
Ooh.
I'm listening to like my black metal and Slipknot, and then Frank Sinatra, just slide that in there. It's
Oh
because
my God. I feel like we're vibing so hard right now. On any given playlist, you can find like Rotting Christ and then like Dean Martin, and then it goes off and it's so eclectic. I love you so much right now. I haven't heard that from another human being.
Oh, really?
I was raised by my grandparents.
Hmm.
So there were a lot of, the 50s, the 40s, all that kind of music I grew up listening to. And then I kind of found everything else on my own. You're my favorite person right now.
Yeah, that's like my iTunes library. My friends would be going through and be like, "Who are these like random people that you have?" And I was like, "Oh, it's the Rat Pack." And they're like, "What? What does that even mean?" I'm like, "They're just a really good band. You should listen to them. Really good group of singers."
I
Uh,
remember I got teased really badly because someone found like vinyls in my room that I had friends over, and it was Rosemary Clooney and Miles Davis. And they're like, what the hell is this doing behind Iggy Pop?
I feel like Iggy Pop and Miles Davis would have gotten along though. Had they been like together at some point, they would have gotten along.
So you decided that jazz was going to be your thing. Do you still play any rock?
Well, I actually teach a rock band class at my school. So yes, it's still very much a part of my life. And I don't really look like a jazz musician, I don't think.
I think that nowadays we're kind of getting out of there being like a box as far as appearance. People are really like you'd be so surprised. Like people don't look at me and think, "Oh, yeah, that's someone who likes Sammy Davis Jr." I love him
Yeah,
so much.
I guess that's true. I have had like parents come up to me and tell me like their kid was excited to sign up for my class because I didn't look like a regular music teacher. That was the thing. I was like, okay, that's cool. Or whatever gets them to sign up for my class, I'm happy with. So, but yeah, I still definitely play. I guess I play rock music. I teach it a lot, and then like I'm always interested in infusing the two. So like having.
Tell me more.
So I want to do a Dead Kennedys tribute with a jazz band. So like in kind of a satirical way, I guess. Like the song Too Drunk to Fuck, I want to do it in like a ballad, like a sexy ballad. And it's not a sexy song at all. Because the
No.
guy like vomits at the end of it and everything. But I think it would be just funny to do it
Oh my
like.
God. If you ever record that or anything, please, for the love of God, send it my way.
I
I
would definitely.
I've never been so excited for someone to announce a cover before. Oh my God. So
But
like
I want. Sorry, go ahead.
it's not like rock and alternative and things haven't been blended with older sounds. I mean, we do have postmodern jukebox,
Yeah.
but I think that when you do it right, it can just work so well. So do you perform with a group?
Yeah, I have my own group that I lead. I run kind of like my own jazz booking company, I guess, but it's just me running it. But I have a trio that I lead. We perform every Wednesday at a restaurant. And then I have like a group that has a vocalist that's trio with a vocalist. And then I have like, I grow the numbers. So whatever size event they need, I grow the numbers. And then I have a special holiday band that's a big band called the Silver Bells Big Band. We only do holiday shows right now, but we're working on expanding our repertoire
Oh,
to
I'm so excited.
other big band music. And then I actually have a string quartet that plays like quartet versions of pop tunes. So I have like,
So kind of like vitamin string?
yeah, like Vitamin String Quartet. Yeah. So I've written arrangements for some Blink 182, Lady Gaga. I can't remember her name, but the one that sings Havana, I can't remember her name. It starts with a C.
I'm gonna be honest, up to date on any mainstream pop.
Okay.
I know maybe 2 Ariana Grande songs.
It would be like within probably the last 5 years, I would think Havana was popular.
I
And
don't
then
have my
obviously-
smartphone, so I can't look it up. Someone's gonna comment what it is.
Probably.
That's what's gonna.
It's like Camille or Camila, I can't remember. And then of course Despacito, because everyone covers Despacito.
Of course, it's the most coverable song.
I mean, everyone just loves it. I did my 6th grade class. I had one time we did bucket drumming to Despacito.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah. So
you're just like a geyser of creativity.
I try to be. You got to make it fun in some shape or form and keep it current, or else you won't have any students. So got to always evolve.
Love it. Oh my God. This is probably one of the most interesting interviews I've done. I don't know if you've seen any of the other interviews I've done.
I haven't gotten a chance to. And these last few weeks have been really busy. And then like December, I don't think I actually like sleep.
No, I understand.
Going on.
When mine was that age, no sleep. And now that my new company, Crypnotic, is my baby, again, no sleep. You have too much to do. So as I understand, you are performing at Bach Tower Gardens December 10th.
Yep, that's with my holiday band, the Silver Bells Big Band. And we'll have 2 vocalists, a male and a female vocalist. And it's for their holiday concert. They have a big holiday concert every year. It usually has the symphony, but they used to do with the Orlando Philharmonic Orchestra. But last year, because of COVID, they scaled it down. So we did it last year for them. And then we're doing it again this year, which I really like. It's a fun show. I really enjoy working with Bach Tower. They're a good company to work for. And like the CEO, David, is really, really nice. Always enjoys their music.
Wow. So do you take any sort of inspiration from like well-known orchestras like Philharmonic, Trans-Siberian?
Like personally or with my group?
With your group?
Well, most of our big band stuff that we do is pretty like standard swing era big band music.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking the quartet.
Oh, the quartet? If we play original music, it's more influenced by like Charles Mingus and more like modernish.
That's a name I've
modern,
heard in a minute, and I'm so excited.
Like there's like some free jazz incorporated in there. Freddie Hubbard's another one that I would think, and Herbie Hancock and Horace Silver. There we go. I couldn't think of the name. I just remembered it. Horace Silver.
What does a playlist for you at this stage in your life look like?
A playlist. Oh my goodness. Bill Evans. I like his quartet and solo piano stuff. I listen to that a lot. Also, Buena Vista Social Club. I've been listening to them a lot the last few days. Blink 182, still on there. Like older Blink 182 and older Green Day.
Some things can't really change.
Yeah. Well, they actually, on one of Blink 182, they came out with a couple newish albums. I'm saying newish, and it's like, 2012. But like not from the 90s. And there's like a couple songs on there that I like. But for the most part, I'm like, it's too overproduced. I don't know. One thing with like rock music that I like is like, for some reason, even though I do like mastering on my own for my own recordings, I like grungy sounding like it was recorded in the garage. Like for some reason, I like that quality because it makes me feel like I was there when they were recording.
I completely get it.
The high fidelity stuff just bothers me. Same thing with jazz recordings, actually. Like I like the older jazz recordings, newer jazz recordings. I'm just like, there's too much studio to this. It doesn't sound like I'm sitting live with the band. Right. And I'd rather have it if it was live sounding. So.
Wow. So you're a rock teacher. you're in a quartet, you're in a big band.
Yes.
That's incredible. And you're a mom.
Yes. So 2, this is my second one. My other one's watching TV right now, but.
So do you think that you've tried to instill a love of music in your kids?
Yeah. My 7-year-old is learning viola right now.
Oh, that was my instrument.
Yes.
I had to be the odd man out.
You had to have your own clef and everything.
Yep.
She's a little frustrated with it. She likes to sing too. She sings a lot. She has very eclectic taste, as any 7-year-old does. It's like one day she wants to listen to like hip hop, and then the next day, like lately, she's been obsessed with the Over the Rainbow by Israel, and then last name that I can't pronounce. That's been her latest thing. But then she also sings in Spanish to like Spanish rock music, like whatever. So I don't know about this one yet. She hasn't proven anything to me yet.
She's got that death metal vibe to her. I bet she's gonna be death metal.
Definitely. That or just straight rap, like just spouting off bars.
All right, I'm gonna put my guess in a jar, and in 5 years,
okay,
what happens?
I'm gonna check in.
Yeah, and every 5 years we're gonna see
how her taste has evolved. I mean, I was teaching like 3 guitar classes, an orchestra class, and then performing while I was pregnant with her. So I'm sure either she's very annoyed with it, or she's like, this is everything I know, so I have to be a part of it.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, my son's 13 and he really loves like Queen and Alice Cooper, and the Ramones are his band.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so kind of within a certain range of rock, but we'll see. Yeah. He hears everything when he's with me. So
yeah. Exposure is the name of the game.
Yeah. This has been fantastic. I am so excited that you were down to do this interview. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. This has been so great. And I hope I get to talk to you more about this stuff.
Yeah, that'd be great. Apologize for the baby noises halfway through.
No, I loved having her. You can bring her back anytime. If she wants to do just her own interview, that's cool too. She could play xylophone or something.
Perfect. The rattle. She's very good at the egg shaker. Perfect.
So everyone, we want you to check out the Silver Bell Big Band. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yep, Silver Bell Big Band. They will be at Bok Tower Garden December 10th. So is there an event page?
Yeah, I can send you the event page.
I'm going to link the event page. So please check it out. We want you guys to discover all kinds of new music and help support local artists because it's so important. We try to support small businesses here at Crypnotic. We try to support local artists, and we want you guys to help out. So I have been so thrilled to have Holly with me on this interview, and I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing and hearing more from her. I really want to post this Dead Kennedys thing when it happens. So if you stay posted for no other reason, you're going to want to come back for that. So thank you, everyone. This is Ariel signing off. It's been rad.